Hey DIY lovers, welcome back to your channel name, where creativity meets fun and budget-friendly projects. Today's video is all about gifting. If you're tired of store-bought presents and want to give something truly unique, thoughtful, and handmade, you're in the right place. In this video, you'll learn how to make a personalized memory jar, a handmade scented candle, a DIY spa kit, a custom engraved wooden coaster set, and a homemade hot cocoa mix in a jar. These DIY gifts are easy, affordable, and totally customizable, making them perfect for birthdays, holidays, or just because. Before we start, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a fun DIY tutorial. Now grab your crafting supplies and let's get started. Y'all, there's nothing quite like a gift that comes straight from the heart, something that tells a story and holds special memories. That's the beauty of this personalized memory jar. It's so much more than just a jar. It's a vessel filled with love, laughter, and all those little moments that make life special. To create this heartfelt treasure, you'll need just a few simple things. First, grab yourself a mason jar. You know I love those things. They're just so versatile and charming, wouldn't you agree? If you don't have one on hand, any glass container will do. Now let's gather the rest of our supplies. Some colorful paper or index cards, ribbon or twine, and whatever you like to use for decorating. Stickers, markers, decorative labels, you name it. First things first, let's add a touch of personality to that jar. This is where your creativity can really shine. You can wrap it with that pretty ribbon or twine, maybe add a cute little tag. I love using craft paper and twine for a rustic farmhouse look, but you can go as colorful and vibrant as you like. Now, for the heart of this project, the memories. This is where you get to reminisce and jot down those special moments you've shared with the person you're gifting this to. It could be a funny inside joke, a favorite shared activity, a heartwarming compliment, or even just a simple, I love you. Write each memory on a separate piece of paper or card, and don't be afraid to get creative with your presentation. Fold those precious memories up and start filling that jar. Imagine your loved one opening this jar, each little note a delightful surprise, bringing a smile to their face as they relive those cherished moments. It's such a simple gesture, but it speaks volumes about the love and care you put into it. Now, who doesn't love the warm, inviting glow of a scented candle? It just makes a house feel like a home, doesn't it? And when you make that candle yourself, it's infused with an extra layer of love and care. Trust me, this handmade scented candle is going to be a real treat for the senses. Let's gather our supplies. You'll need soy wax flakes. I like using soy wax because it's natural, clean burning, and better for the environment. Of course, you can use any type of wax you prefer. Next, grab a candle wick, your favorite essential oils, a glass jar or tin, anything heat-safe that strikes your fancy, a wooden stick, and a double boiler or microwave-safe container. Now let's get started. First, we need to prepare our wick. Simply attach the metal tab to the bottom of your wick and center the wick at the bottom of your jar or tin. You can use a dab of hot glue to keep it in place. Next, let's get that wax ready. Fill your double boiler or microwave-safe container with the soy wax flakes. If you're using a double boiler, fill the bottom pot with water and bring it to a simmer. Place the container with the wax flakes in the top part of the double boiler and let the wax melt slowly, stirring occasionally. If you're using a microwave, heat the wax in short bursts, stirring in between until it's completely melted. Once your wax is fully melted, it's time to add those beautiful scents. This is where you can get creative and personalize your candle. Lavender is perfect for relaxation, citrus for an energizing boost, and vanilla for a warm and comforting aroma. Add a few drops of your favorite essential oil to the melted wax and stir gently to distribute the scent evenly. Carefully pour that beautifully scented wax into your prepared jar, making sure to keep that wick centered. Now, let that candle cool and harden completely. This may take a few hours, so be patient. While it's setting, resist the urge to move or touch the candle. We want that wax to set just right. Chapter 3. A spa day in a jar. You know I'm all about creating cozy and inviting spaces, and what better way to pamper your loved ones than with a luxurious DIY spa kit? It's like bottling up relaxation and gifting it in a jar. Believe me, this one will be a huge hit. To create this spa-worthy experience, you'll need a decorative box or basket. Something pretty to hold all those pampering goodies. Inside that lovely container, we'll add some DIY bath salts, homemade sugar scrub, maybe a few face masks or small skincare items, and for a final touch, a beautiful candle or a couple of mini towels. First up, let's whip up those bath salts. You can use Epsom salts as a base, and then add your favorite essential oils and dried herbs for a truly luxurious soak. Lavender and chamomile are perfect for relaxation, while peppermint and eucalyptus are invigorating and great for sore muscles. Now, for the sugar scrub, it's incredibly easy to make and leaves your skin feeling so soft and smooth. Simply combine sugar, coconut oil, and a few drops of your favorite essential oils. You can get creative with different scents and even add in some dried flowers for a touch of luxury. Once your bath salts and sugar scrub are ready, spoon them into cute little jars or containers. You can find these at any craft store or even repurpose old jam jars. I love adding a rustic touch with twine and a little handwritten label. Now, for the finishing touches. Arrange those beautifully packaged bath salts and sugar scrub in your decorative box or basket. Add in those face masks, skincare items, and maybe even a soothing candle or some soft mini towels. Chapter 4. Coasters with a personal touch. Now, for a gift that's both practical and full of charm, let's create a set of custom engraved wooden coasters. These coasters add a touch of rustic elegance to any home and make for a truly personalized gift. Plus, they're surprisingly easy to make. First, you'll need some wood slices. You can find these pre-cut at most craft stores, or if you're feeling adventurous, you can cut your own from a fallen tree branch. Just make sure the wood is properly dried and sanded before you start engraving. Next, you'll need a wood burning tool. This handy tool allows you to create intricate designs and lettering on wood with heat. If you're new to wood burning, don't worry. It's easier than it looks, and there are plenty of tutorials available online. If you're not quite ready to dive into wood burning, you can also use a permanent marker to create your designs. Now for the fun part, designing your coasters. You can personalize them with initials, meaningful dates, or even simple nature-inspired designs. Let your creativity run wild. Sketch out your designs on paper first to get a feel for the layout and spacing. Once you're happy with your designs, it's time to start engraving. If you're using a wood-burning tool, practice on a scrap piece of wood first to get the hang of it. Apply gentle, even pressure, and move the tool slowly and steadily along your design lines. After you've finished engraving your coasters, it's important to seal them to protect the wood and your beautiful designs. You can use a clear sealant specifically designed for wood. Apply the sealant evenly with a brush and let it dry completely. Chapter 5. A cozy gift in every sip. And finally, let's whip up a batch of homemade hot cocoa mix in a jar. The perfect gift to warm up those chilly winter days or to share some holiday cheer. This one is so simple and satisfying to make, and it makes for such a thoughtful and delicious gift. To create this cozy treat, you'll need some mason jars. I told you I love using them for all sorts of things. They're just so versatile and perfect for gifting. You'll also need unsweetened cocoa powder, sugar, mini chocolate chips, and marshmallows. Feel free to get creative and add in your own favorite hot cocoa additions like cinnamon, peppermint extract, or even a pinch of cayenne pepper for a Mexican hot chocolate twist. Now let's start layering those delicious ingredients. In each mason jar, start with a layer of unsweetened cocoa powder. I like to use about half a cup per jar, but you can adjust the amount depending on the size of your jars. Next, add a layer of sugar or your preferred sweetener. You can use granulated sugar, brown sugar, coconut sugar, or even a sugar-free alternative. I like to use about a quarter cup of sugar per jar, but you can adjust the sweetness to your liking. Now for the fun part, the mix-ins. Add a generous layer of mini chocolate chips. You can use milk chocolate, dark chocolate, or even white chocolate chips. I like to use a mix of milk and dark chocolate for a balanced flavor. And finally, top it all off with a fluffy layer of marshmallows. You can use regular-sized marshmallows or mini marshmallows. I like to use a mix of both for a fun and festive look. Once your jars are filled with all those delicious layers, it's time to seal them up tight. Wipe the rims of the jars with a clean, damp cloth to remove any spills. Then, place a lid and ring on each jar and tighten them securely. Outrow spread the DIY joy. And there you have it, 5 easy DIY gifts that will surprise your friends. Which gift idea was your favorite? Let me know in the comments. Tried these DIYs? Share your results. I'd love to see them. Before you go, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more awesome DIY projects. Thanks for watching. See you in the next DIY adventure.